Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network, and we've got another Turning the Page for you. This one is from our friends at Casemate Publishing, Into the Dark Water, a book by John J. Domagalski. The story of three officers and PT-109. Now, of course, PT-109, if you're not familiar, if you're a younger viewer, or maybe not American, PT-109 was the boat that John F. Kennedy was on in World War II. So I have not read this book. I want to preface that right off the bat by saying this is just a kind of a quick peek at this book, and just to let you know that it's out there. The back obviously has a photo of John F. Kennedy here, and so it's obviously himself and then probably two other officers on this ship. Looks like this book, list price-wise, is £20 in the UK and about $30 in the United States. Of course, you're going to find it less on Amazon or other potential booksellers online. Just inside the jacket here, it says, made famous by her final commanding officer, John F. Kennedy, PT-109 is one of the most celebrated warships in American history. However, a full chronicle of the vessel's story during World War II has heretofore been lacking. Behind the familiar account of the future president and boat's demise is a little-known record under two previous officers during the swirling battles around Guadalcanal. Okay, so it's going to be about the previous commanders. In these mainly nocturnal fights, when the Imperial Japanese Navy was at its apex, America's small, fast boat flotillas would sally out to probe enemy strength, vying with opposing destroyers who were similarly out-roaming the waters, and with their larger armaments able to blast a PT boat to smithereens if the elusive prey could be found. It was consistent hit and run and dodging between searchlights across Iron Bottom Sound as the PT boats darted in among the enemy convoys like a barroom brawl with the lights turned out. That was in quotes. I'm not going to continue on there, but basically we're talking about a book that is about 260 pages, including the indices at the end. Let's go ahead and take a look at the potential chapter breakdown here. Contents, Part 1, Iron Bottom Sound. I'm not going to go through every chapter, but basically it's about 100 pages. Then Kennedy at the Helm, which is page 115 to 174. And then Beyond the 109, basically talking about PT boats and destroyers, gunboat skippery, and enduring history. So, just kind of taking a quick kind of flip through. Looks like it's a very white, glossy page. Interesting. But it looks like the text. Let's just take a quick kind of read of random paragraph I'm picking here. The movement of sailors is not limited to enlisted men and boat captains, but also reached into the ranks of squadron leadership. Roland Westholm was appointed commanding officer of Squadron 2 on September 24th. They do have footnotes here, 7-5 is marked. He traveled to Panama from New York to assume control of the boats just prior to the squadron's departure. The unit had seen 4 commanding officers during the first 9 months of 1942 as the burgeoning PT service constantly shifted resources to accommodate the rapidly increasing number of new boats. So, a good writing style there. I wouldn't say it's, overly flashy or anything, but just kind of, straight and to the point. They've got some maps in here, obviously dictating various positions of forces and things. They have, what else? We got a black and white photo section here in the middle with obviously some nice photos. I'm not sure how unique and original they are, if they're already out there in circulation, but and I imagine they probably would be. And then this final section. So, not a whole lot of photos, but again, it's mostly about history and probably a lot of testimony type information. It says about the author, John is an author of 2 previous books on World War II, naval operations, Sunk in the Kula Gulf, the final voyage of USS Helena, and the incredible story of her survivors, and Lost at Guadalcanal, the final battles of the Astoria and Chicago. His articles have appeared in World War II History, Naval History, and World War II quarterly magazines. For more information, you can visit our website. So yeah, just a quick peek there on this book. Definitely, if you're interested, check it out. It's probably online in several online retailers, as well as through Casemate's website, I believe. I'm not sure they actually do sell direct. I'll have to check that. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. Have a good one.